garden, and these are the cupboard doors, all finished, nicely lacquered. Got edge. Oh, almost went. Got some edging on them, so they're going to get fitted up. Mainly, what we've been doing is paintwork. So we've done paint matching the bottom section here. That's completely done now. Done like the sills down here. They do need a little bit of lacquer and buffing out. Done the paint matching on this section just here, and down here again needs lacquer. Well, needs another coat of lacquer. Needs some glass paper, so like 3000 grit, and then I can get the dual action machine to do some cutting. So right, the time has come to fit up the doors. Come on. So you can kind of see what I've done in here now. So all of this has been finished, and all of the nail holes have been filled in. So what I'm going to do now is fit the doors up. They've been finished nicely. So now they've been varnished. They've got some edging, as I kind of showed you earlier. But yeah, that'll be the final finishing touches that kind of takes this from being like not average but decent to really decent. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to chuck this on time lapse and then you can see what's going on. I'm doing 3000 grit, give it a clean with some white spirit, and then we will do last coat of lacquer, which is just a nice clear coat. Then sand it down again with wet sandpaper, wet 3000 grit, and then we can cut and buff it. So I'm just going to do the last bits of sanding, then I can lay the last coat, which can then dry over tonight and tomorrow, and then do the bits on the inside. So let's get to it.
One day later.
I leave next Monday and we are still working on the van. So the van's actually going back into a shop. I'm expecting a call in the next sort of 45 minutes because the job wasn't completed correctly. But what is being completed correctly is the paintwork, mate. So paintwork looks absolutely mega. Let me just show you what's going on. So have a look down here. Paintwork looks great. This was obviously all grey primer. So this still needs cutting and buffing, but colours there, and we've done at least 2 coats of the clear coat. Back doors looking 10 times better than they once did. And then this left backhand side just here, this still needs sanding and clear coat. And then as for down here, again it's just a case of cutting and buffing it. But you know, seals are in, so I've left my keys in the house, but yeah, seals are in. Today I'm going to be finishing up some of the internal sections. So yesterday we finished up the doors, but today I'm going to be fitting the flooring, fitting the curtains, the blackout curtains, and finishing up the painting, and then that will be pretty much me done, apart from a couple of little bits. I'm also going to go get a haircut and a beard trim because I look like a bum, mate. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some bits out, show you what we're gonna be doing, and yeah, get cracking. Satisfying peeling is about to go on. Ooh, crispy. I do have some trim blackening kit, so anywhere where there's a touch of overspray, I can give it a quick sand down and touch it up. So right now that paint looks Paint looks pretty good. I'm quite happy with it. So just going to give it a little bit of fine glass paper, like 3000 grit, wet and dry. Obviously wet sandpaper is what we want in this instance, and then I can get my cutting pads out and give it a cut and a buff and see where we end up. All the bits that are smooth are generally going to be absolutely fine. We've also got to blend it a little bit, so we're going to go into the lacquer that's already there. Because it's only 3000 grit and it's wet sandpaper, it's going to do really well. This is nice and smooth. Cool, so I can give that a little dry and start cutting it. Start on 3, let's go. Alright, we've worked it in. Now we can up the speed a little bit, put a bit more pressure on.
One day later.
Right now, I'm a little bit panicked because I don't have a van, mate. I don't have a van, the van's not done, and the garage is trying to fix the van. So, yeah, I'm at a loss, to be perfectly honest. So I'm just gonna keep myself busy, do what I can do. Essentially, I've run out of time to do the stovetop. So what I'm gonna be doing is just putting a piece of timber over the top of it. I've got a portable stovetop. I've got all of my pots and pans and everything that is space saving stuff that's ready to go. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that the van is fixed today by the garage. But in the meantime, I can at least get tidying up in the back courtyard and get my stuff organised. What's going on, bro? Dramatically better. We've got some feedback from the garage. Looks as if they're putting one of the parts they replaced back in with the old one, and that will fix the problem. But obviously if they check their work to begin with, you know, wouldn't be having to do this. But I should be getting the van back this afternoon, which I'm praying for, man. I'm praying for it.
One eternity later.
Ooh, we're back, people. We got a van. The van is back. Yeah, I'm not going to name and shame the garage, but they didn't complete the job previously. I took it back to them and then they tried charging me labour on the job that they didn't complete. So they had to redo their work in order to fit a part correctly that they didn't do the first time. And then they tried charging me near on 500 quid plus a new part for fixing the problem. I ended up having to have a meeting with 2 managers in an office, was there for over an hour discussing my experience and the situation, to which point they did concede that, you know, I am correct and that the charge should be waived, which they did. Got to finish the floor, finish the cupboards, finish the door handles, finish the painting, and get this van ready in the next 2 days. So it's time to finish the paintwork. Gosh. Right, set up. We're ready to cut and buff this rear section and make it look pristine. see it on the camera. Not bad, eh? Not bad at all. Considering I'm not a body shop mechanic, not a bad job at all. Right, that is it, man. Final coat of primer, clear coat, lacquer, back doors, complete finish, done. Right hand side of the vehicle, complete finish, done. Looks so much better than when I first got the van, so I'm mega chuffed. Whilst the last coat of primer is, sorry, I keep calling it primer, whilst the last coat of clear coat is drying, what I'm going to do is sand down the floor in the cab section so I can start laying down the flooring lino boards. We're going to do our best to get the sander out, give it a good sand, then sweep everything out, give it a clean, and then start laying everything down. So, finished the floor. I'm just doing some trimming now. I'm going to fit the door handles to the kitchen unit and the latches. But let's first of all show you the floor, which looks mega right now. So nicely fitted. It's just around here. Nicely fitted. This is the piece of trim going along here that I want to fit. Fitted a nice edge. So we now have doors that close. Finishing up for the day. I got into like a mode of just absolutely smashing it out. Got done way more today than I thought I was going to. Tomorrow is going to be like final bits and bobs, but feeling quite relieved, if I'm honest with you, that we will manage to kind of get done more than expected. So this is the right hand side of the van. As you can see, painting's been blended and buffed. Same goes for this rear right corner. So you can see kind of it's come out really nice. I've not yet had a chance to put the dye on there yet, but that will make that look really cool and start popping. Back doors looking great. I fitted the shower head mount, so now we know where the shower head's going to go, which is cool. Fitted door handles to all of those cupboard doors, and that's about it for back here. Painting, buffing, as you can see, super shiny, getting really nice reflections all the way around from the back left hand side, blended nicely at the bottom there and the front. So let me show you what I did with the front. So I've refitted the door steps, and you can see how good that looks now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a picture up right here of what it did look like, so you have an idea, just as reference. If you've not seen the videos, I'm going to put a link just here to the series. Go back and watch it, please. Support the channel. Really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of good stuff. You know, I'm a YouTuber, bro. This one didn't clean up as nicely, so you can still see a little bit of muck, but the van is working. Cruise control is working, which was a huge necessity for the amount of driving we're going to be doing. And we have finished the entrance to this, so let me just show you how mega this looks. Ooh, come on. Finished it up with a really nice bit of trim down here, recessed the screws, and then we've got this nice wooden effect lino which went down in pieces, in strips. You can see it's all been cut to size and trimmed in nicely. I fitted this piece of trim just to tie the bench seat in. Fitted the chopping board slash where the portable stove top's going to be. I ended up putting a bit of beading along here. I finished the doors, so now the doors have handles and they have latches, which are really solid and secure. Obviously got the water system on this side, and the doors are nice and solid. As you can see, I've got the curtains up at the minute, so it really nicely separates the front of the cab to the back end. I'm going to order a chest of drawers for that rear sliding shelf. Also fitted, I'm not sure if you will remember me mentioning, but when I first drove the van and I hit the brakes because somebody was an idiot in front of me, the fridge flew open and everything went everywhere. So I got these little latches, you literally just unclip and then the door opens nicely, and then you just clip them back in and they're nice and secure. But the van is working, it's been serviced, the interior is now done, paint's done, bed's done, fridge is done, bench seat's done, toilet is in, running water, shower curtain and shower rail. But we're really close to being done, so I'm so excited. Thanks for watching, whoever's been, you know, along for the journey, watching along, supporting, liking, commenting, all that sort of stuff. I really appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed. And yeah, stick around for some amazing adventures, man. So a few days, and then it'll be a case of traveling Europe and yeah, living some life, man. So bro, I'm so relieved, feel really positive. Life is good, man. Life is good. So we've had a mad morning. Went over to like North London, went and said adios to the grandparents, and went by IKEA en route home. Got a little strawberry milkshake in that, and I got the chest of drawers that is going to go on this sliding shelf on the left hand side, and that'll be used for storage for clothes and stuff like that. So I'm going to build that up, fit that, screw it to the platform. So yeah, I'll set the camera up and we'll get things going, mate. Box number 1. Box number 2. This should be pretty simple, but we shall see. shelving unit, drawer thing has been fitted, so mega chuffed about that. And now we are fitting this. It is a little shelving unit with some baskets, which are just here. It's going to fit in the space underneath here for, you know, spices, maybe pots or pans, or just whatever needs to go there can fit there. So yeah, that's what I'm going to put together now. Hopefully it fits well, and hopefully it can be fastened down so it's not rattling around constantly on the drive. Let's get this fucking built, man. The perfect size. And now this bottom one fits like a glove. Cool. It's packing time, man. Got pretty much everything done and dusted. You watched me put together the cupboard and the chest of drawers and the under kitchen unit drawer set. We've got a duvet in. We've got some bed sheets. We're just packing out all of the bits, so these are starting to fill up with useful items, as you can see. Just kind of tidying things up, getting everything situated. Managed to secure the toolbox and bike in the back nicely. Yeah, my missus has already been over to chuck in a bunch of her stuff, which is great. She's already womanified the van. So we've got some fairy lights, some pictures. Just, I guess, she mentioned it needed to be a little bit more homely. So now it's really starting to become a bit real, leaving at 6 AM Monday morning. So yeah, man, adventures are literally on the doorstep.
1 day later.
Job is done. Van's done. I can't believe it, honestly. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a walk around. But first, I'm going to show you what it looked like right now. The van in all her glory. She needs some work, but a little bit of dingage here and there. But you know, she's going to do the job. So there it is. So this, I guess, is the before. So now you've seen how it looked, we'll start off at the back. Feel anxious, excited, nervous, ecstatic. Don't really know what else to say. Got a few of the lads coming over tonight just for a little barbecue, a little adios, because then we're gone for 3 months. So let the adventures begin. Thanks so much for the support so far, guys. I'm going to do a quick time-lapse video where you can see start to finish on the entire build. I'll try and do that in like a 20-minute video just so you can whip through and watch the whole thing. Super happy with how the van turned out, and it's been a really long way to come from where this van started to where we are now. We did it in under 3 months. So from finding it, buying it at auction, rebuilding it, renovating it, servicing it, fixing it, and then building it as a camper. So yeah, it's been a hell of a journey. There has been some really stressful moments, if I'm honest with you, a lot of testing times, a couple of doubts of whether it was going to get done or whether it's going to be ready in time, but God willing, it all came together in the end. So yeah, man, super excited, super relieved, and yeah, time for some adventures.